Hello there folks, welcome back to the Chap's Guide. My name is Ash and I am your host on this journey through men's style, self-development and personal grooming. Now today is the first of a series of 2 videos which I'm producing in answer to a question from somebody who's written to me and posed me a question which has given me some thought. And it's from a gentleman called Matthew. Now Matthew is one of my patrons as well, so he benefits from the additional videos I provide for my patrons. But he's asked me the question, what brands would you use to create your ideal outfit from head to toe? And you can only use each brand once only in each individual outfit. And he's asked me if I could do an affordable version and a lottery winners version. So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to do the affordable version in this head-to-toe selection of the items that I would wear if I were curating an outfit from scratch. And then the next video I make is going to be the lottery winners version. So you'll see the extreme end of the scale. So let us begin. Now, on the affordable version, I'm going to start from the ground and move upwards, and I'm going to show you the items that I've selected. Now the first item I've picked, my footwear, is such an important thing because let's remember, right, the footwear is the foundation of the outfit. So even though I'm trying to keep this in as modest a price range as possible, this is still going to be almost the most expensive item that I choose for my wardrobe, because if you go cheap on the shoes, everything else tends to look cheap as well. If you start with good quality shoes, the outfit has a certain sparkle to it because the shoes is where people's eyes often start when they look you up and down. So a good pair of shoes can actually level up the other items that you're wearing because they will outshine them and become the focal point. So I've gone fairly expensive on the shoes. I have paid 280 British pounds to purchase a pair of Loke Strands. Now this is a pair of semi-brogues, but with a little bit of a twist. It's got a little bit of additional broguing around the extremities of the shoe, often referred to as an Adelaide style. But I think you'll see in burgundy colours I've selected here, it's an exceptionally versatile shoe because you could wear this with a suit, you can wear it with the clothes I'm going to select today for this outfit, and it's a very good pair of shoes. Loke 1880 range shoes are all made here in the UK and they are Goodyear welted, and this particular shoe has a good leather sole on it. So that is my starting point. That is the foundation for the outfit which I am building upon. Now I did think about going a little bit more expensive and go into Chini, but then I thought, well, I'm trying to keep this as reasonable as possible, and Loke is a good reasonable price shoe and it's well worth the additional investment. So I'm going to move up the body now, and well, I'm staying with the foot really because I'm going to choose my socks, my hosiery. And the socks I'm selecting, it's this unusual list because it's the same brand I'm going to pick in my luxury items of clothing as well, because you can't go better than this. And for this price point, around £17.50 for a pair of socks, I've gone for Corgi. Now Corgi is a sock manufacturer made here in the UK. They are made in Wales, in fact, my country of birth. And they hold the royal warrant. They make socks for His Majesty the King. I've done the factory tour. It is fantastic. And this is the sock point that I'm going in at. It might seem expensive, £17.50 for a pair of socks, but it's well worth it. Now moving up the body, the trousers. Trousers, of course, I should say the outfit I'm going for here is a blazer sort of ensemble rather than a suit. So I put that out there to start with. And the trousers are a pair of trousers by a company called Joseph Turner. Now Joseph Turner, British company, they ship globally I believe, but they make good sort of, not, I wouldn't say entry level, they're a little bit better than that, but an affordable level of clothing for the ordinary man, just like me, who wants to buy nice things, a little bit better than what you can often find on the high street, but still at a very approachable price. And here I'm going to go for a pair of trousers, Joseph Turner tan coloured chinos. Now I say tan, they make lots of different coloured chinos, but I think this tan colour is the most versatile. can be worn easily in the summertime, as I am now, or if it's a winter outfit of clothing, sorry, get my words out, it's going to be equally applicable. And I've gone for a pleated front because the look that I'm going for is a little bit more stylish than the casual. So as you can see, pleated front, cotton chinos in that nice tan colour. They would ordinarily cost you about £120. However, they're pretty much always on sale, or there's some sort of discount because it's an online retailer. So if you sign up, you get discounts. At the moment, you could pay £80 for a pair of these, and discounts for more if you buy multiples. So I think £80 for a good pair of high quality cotton chinos is a really good price. So we've got up to the waist and we're doing quite well. Now the shirt, of course. Now the shirt, it's quite easy to find shirts at very reasonable prices. You can buy shirts £20 if you go to a supermarket. But I've decided to stay with a bit of that middle ground quality, and I've gone for Charles Tyrwhitt. Now Charles Tyrwhitt's been around for, I don't know, 40 years now, something like that. And they started life as shirt specialists. And now, of course, they've expanded. They've now got quite a few shops around the country, and they've gone into suiting, shoes, you name it. Within the man's style world, Charles Tyrwhitt now tends to be able to, service your needs. But shirts was where they began, and I think shirts is where their core business remains at their best. And I've opted for a Charles Tyrwhitt shirt I'm going to go for a nice blue colour, because I think blue is, again, very flexible colour with your clothing. And this is pretty much a bog standard shirt. Barrel cuffs, again for flexibility, because as we know, the barrel cuff allows you the versatility of being able to roll the sleeves up in the summer months, opposed to the French cuff, which kind of disqualifies us from doing that. A nice standard collar, not a widespread, not a pointed collar, standard collar. And a nice pale blue colour, because again, very, very wearable with your sort of formal clothing, but also could be worn without a jacket. So it gives you a lot of flexibility. And this shirt, currently about £60 at Charles Tyrwhitt's online. Again, globally available. So it doesn't matter where in the world you're watching this, Charles Tyrwhitt will be available to you. There's always deals on at Charles Tyrwhitt's. You can get, if you buy multiples, the prices come down and down in price. They've got more entry-level shirts, but I've gone for a fairly mid-level cotton shirt in a pale blue colour, which around about £60 at full retail, you can probably get it for less than that, I think is a good addition to this outfit. But the main item, the star item of the outfit I'm going for is going to be the jacket, right? And I've opted for a blazer, the summer blazer look, and you can see where I'm going now. You've got a burgundy shoe, a tan pair of chinos, a light blue shirt, and what you need is a navy blazer. Now, a navy single-breasted blazer with contrasting buttons, sort of gilt-coloured buttons I've opted for here. And as you can see, what I've chosen is by British company again, Brook Taverner. Now, Brook Taverner is a sort of middle ground retailer of men's conservative, formal, business casual outfits, and they've got quite a few bricks and mortar shops, and they've got quite an extensive online presence as well. I think wherever you are in the world, you can have access to these. In fact, oh no, I'm not wearing one. I was going to say I'm probably wearing a Brook Taverner jacket now, because most of my jackets are, but the one I'm wearing isn't at the moment. But Brook Taverner, they got a good range of blazers. So I've gone for single-breasted, 2 buttons, flat pocket, notch lapel, navy blazer. This is the little black dress of men's style, right? So you can wear this to anywhere, put a sort of patterned shirt on it, as you see in this image, and it becomes casual. Wear a collar and tie with it, as I'm wearing now, and you're up and running, you're good to go for quite formal events, maybe even a summer wedding, with the other items that we've selected here today. So really, really good choices. This is their entry-level Brook Taverner blazer, and it's about £150 British. I think it's £149. Again, might get deals, sales, online, bargains. If you sign up, you might get 10% off whatever deals they actually do online. But I think what we've already done is curated a rather nice outfit at very reasonable prices. All right, very reasonable prices. And I'll talk about some of the accessories now. So if I, say a tie, you're going to need a tie. You need not spend a lot of money. Now, I've omitted any second-hand, right? So I'd normally go to eBay and I would be looking to buy things second-hand. However, I'm not going to do that here. I've stuck with all brand new items. And for me, a tie is an item you don't have to spend a lot of money on. I would be buying mine from AliExpress. All right. Now, I know there's a lot of controversy about the efficacy. We don't know where these ties are, under what circumstances they're being made. Are the people who make them, paid a living wage? I can only say that I buy these in good faith, all right? And I don't buy many ties from AliExpress, but if I was absolutely working to a budget and I wanted a silk tie for between 7 and 10 British pounds, AliExpress is one of the few places you can achieve that without going second-hand. Again, wherever you are in the world, AliExpress is available to you, but I think they offer an approachable product at a fairly approachable price as well. And lots of options there. Pocket squares, well, I wouldn't actually be going out to buy a new pocket square. I've done a video on this myself on how to create free pocket squares from spare items and spare bits of fabric at home. I'd be doing this at home, or I would use, a cotton handkerchief, a white cotton handkerchief, and use that as my pocket square. I wouldn't be spending money on a pocket square if I was fighting against a budget. That's something you can rule out. What I would spend money on is a wristwatch, all right? Because I think a gentleman who wears a wristwatch in the modern world is somebody probably standing apart from the vast majority of the population who don't bother, or they wear smartwatches, or they wear Apple watches. If you wear a nice analog watch, be it quartz or automatic in movement, I would say you're already elevating yourself above the majority of others who don't bother. However, I'm going to say an automatic wristwatch again levels you up to a much more sort of contemporary man who knows the value of time, and you've invested in keeping the time by buying an automatic watch. My choice for an entry-level automatic watch, which is both stylish and practical, would be from a Japanese brand, Orient. Now, Orient is an offshoot of one of the larger brands, I believe it's Seiko, but they make an excellent smart sartorial watch called the Orient Bambino. Now, this comes in a number of different case sizes, 41mm, but I'm particularly interested in their 38mm case size, which I think is a perfect size for the sartorially minded gentleman. And as you can see, this watch offers quite a timeless appearance. If you opt for the white dial, there are other colours available, but the white dial, those simple batten indices on, you can have a gold effect case, or you can have a white steel case or white metal case, as you can see, leather band. This is classically elegant, and it is also an automatic movement inside. Japanese movement, so you know it's going to be, bomb-proof when it comes to timekeeping, and it's going to keep going for many decades. £280 this can be found for on Amazon, but shop around, you might get it less. Worth always shopping around, but putting a good watch on your wrist along with a good pair of shoes on your feet will actually make the rest of the outfit sparkle a little bit, because those things level up the outfit. Now, staying with the accessories, I'm going to go for a hat, because I've chosen a hat in both my affordable and luxury selections. And the hat for me, which I'm going to go for here, is going to be the Kangol 504 model flat cap. Now, this has been around forever, right? I've got one of these myself, wear it extensively in the summertime, in the winter time, because it's made of wool. And if you're not comfortable with wearing dress hats, this is a very good middle ground to wear. It's not a baseball cap for a start. It's a classy hat. It's from a trusted and heritage British brand called Kangol. And the 504 model, the shape of this hat's been around a long time. It's very elegant, very stylish. You can wear it with an overcoat. You can wear it with many other less formal items. And this retails for, let me check, about £52.95. You might be able to get it cheaper if you shopped around, but this is a hat which will be with you for the rest of your life, because let's be honest, your head isn't going to get any bigger or smaller as you gain or lose weight. So it's well worth investing in one of these woolen hats which can be worn across quite a broad range of your clothing clothing, particularly in the winter time, where it will keep your head warm and it will add a sartorial top to the outfit that you're wearing. Now, if we're wearing a winter hat, we are going to need an overcoat as well. Now, overcoats, I mean, I would never buy a new overcoat. I tend to get mine from eBay, to be honest. There's some great deals to be had there, but I've set myself this standard. I'm only buying brand new. If I had to buy one, I would go to British high street retailer Next, of all places. I shopped around. I looked in Marks and Spencer's, the biggest chain of department stores in the UK. I looked at John Lewis, sort of more expensive department stores here in the UK. Really didn't find anything that floated my boat. I went to Next, sort of budget level store really, where they tend to deal in fast fashion. However, I found quite a good overcoat, which was retailing for £175 British. And I think, you know, for this price point, this is a good, solid overcoat made of wool or wool blend that you could wear, you know, for many, many years with the outfit that I've curated, turning it from a summer outfit into a winter outfit if you wore it along with that Kangol flat cap. So lots to choose from there, but that's the one I went for. Now, wherever you are in the world, you will have your own versions of the Next shopping chain. Now, look around, do some shopping around. You shouldn't be paying more than £200 for a wool or woolen blend overcoat. That should be the price point you're aiming for, or the currency equivalent for wherever you are in the world. So, there we are. We've gone for shoes. We've put our money in the shoes because I think it's worth putting a bit extra in the footwear. It's going to be comfortable, it's going to uplift the rest of your outfit. The trousers, gone for classic chinos in a good, solid, versatile colour. The shirt, blue shirt, nice cotton, easy to iron, easy maintain, wearable with the jacket or just on its own. We're going for a blazer. A good entry-level blazer which is going to really allow us to go business formal-ish, business casual or casual. We can go to a wedding wearing this. We could go out for drinks in the evening, and we can even put it with our jeans and wear it in less formal situations. So a good investment. Pocket square and tie, you know, we can sort of find them at very modest prices. Worth investing in the watch. A little bit of extra money in that watch because it's going to be with us possibly for the rest of our lives. And for this price point, it elevates us against the masses who don't actually wear a watch at all, or if they do, they wear something which is, you know, connected to a computer. It doesn't show the value of time and our appreciation of it. And then a hat and an overcoat for the winter as well. Modest prices, they're going to keep us warm, they're going to make that outfit wearable throughout the year. So there we go. Those were my affordable options from head to toe. The next video I make, it's going to be my luxury options, and that you might find very interesting too, where I throw the money at this outfit and I go no holds barred. So if you've enjoyed this video, make sure you stay tuned for the next one, my next release. If you have enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. If you want to support the channel, you can buy me a coffee or become a patron. And my patrons, just like Matthew here, send me extra questions and I answer them as a priority over everybody else. I also provide additional video content for them, and all of that information you'll find in the show notes below. So, until the next time, take care. Let me know what you think about my selections, and I will see you again very soon.